It is September 18, and with the academic year fast approaching, whether you are going back to school, university, or a new work post, or the same work post after a vacation, it is important to focus the mind. At the moment, we're looking at a lot of white space on this Google home page. A word before we get cracking, and that is I'm using Google Chrome Beta version 69. The good news is you can run, according to the Chromium blog last year, all versions of Chrome and Chrome Beta together side by side. So the point of this is to say, let's go back to the beginning. Here we are, look. If we go down to the little cog here, and notice this is the cog on the bottom right of our screen, it says Chrome Backgrounds and Upload an Image. Now I'm going to go with an upload at this moment, and I've got a couple like on standby that I've downloaded from a Google search. So as I did say with the the World academic year starting, something like this back to school image, again, which I've just used obviously privately on this Google homepage, it might start to focus the mind. If I wanted to click a different one and focus the mind slightly differently again, I might want to say, okay, I'm back to school. I have got maybe a new academic timetable Monday to Friday, and I've got to learn it, so why not put it on a Google home page just to say we use it, or I do anyway, when I'm searching quite a lot. A new tab opens exactly like this. As you can see on the bottom right of the screen, it is a little cog there that you are looking for. I'm going to go with my one that I actually use for my Windows 10 lock screen, and I use it in Google as well. And the reason I use this particular one is it focuses me to think about where I am kind of in the world. Now, at the moment, this is the United Kingdom, England and Wales, but it's a image which is slightly from a different angle, looking as opposed from north to south. It's actually, well, it is actually looking from a sort of northwest down, and you've got France over here and Europe. But for me, I'm like sort of saying, what am I doing? Because I'm making videos to help people learn. They're going all over the place. So what I can do is really just say Chrome backgrounds built into Chrome are landscapes, seascapes, art, city, life, textures, earth, geometric and solid colours. So what I'm trying to get to is that there are some built-in images if you double click them. I'm just going to do the landscapes and say here is I don't know, 10 to a dozen or something like that, and you can pick any one that you wish to. Now for me, if I was doing it and giving some advice out, it's nice to say that you're going to get a lovely image like this looking at the pine trees and the mountains, but for me it doesn't focus me academically to say get cracking unless I was doing a project on the mountains and the fir trees. So the other thing you'll notice dead center of screen is that I can add shortcuts. I think you can add up to about 10 of these. So all you do is you hit add shortcut, type in a name and a URL, and then hit done. That's it for that one, and then you can click them as you wish to. I think that's it really, isn't it? All I've said really is say you can say here's a back to school one. You can look for something like, which I particularly like, which is the ancient Rome. I'm going to try that one as a close, and the reason I am is because I'm not doing a project at the moment on ancient Rome, but if I was going to, then I might like to come in and say something like, right, ancient Rome, this is an image representing what ancient Rome may have looked like. Now I've taught ancient Rome before, but I'm not a historian, and I kind of like, you know, do it very quickly for 7 to 11-year-old children back in the day. And this part in the left here, I've got no clue what that is. I'm presuming it's some kind of chariot racing because it's so big, but for me, if I was going to start with a Google search, I might think, well, with that image on screen already, it really focuses the mind, I think, to start thinking and looking. If you look at some of these areas, see where my mouse is, top left, there's of course, the Colosseum that's completely built. I wonder what that is down there, and then you've got this wall thing. Sorry to disparage anything I'm looking at, but of course that's what study's all about, isn't it? Finding out what we're about to think and be curious about, to ask some really searching questions and get those answers. So there you go. Remember, you're looking for the little cog on the bottom right. If you want to restore things, there is a restore button as well. And then we go back to the white, and I'm at like a white room loss here. It doesn't focus my mind. It just gives me a headache of looking at the white screen. So happy academic year 2018/19.